Hello, liberals. I must kindly ask that you desist in propagating these gay Trump-Putin memes. Feel free to go about with depictions of Trump as a puppet or a dirty pig letting himself on the slop of Putin's trough, but at the risk of being too vulgar, Trump is not a cocksucker. Trump is a bootlicker. And the reason why you need to keep accusing him of being the former in lieu of accusing him of being the latter is that you, too, are a bootlicker. Trump isn't fawning over Putin or people like Putin because he wants to make it with his crush. That would still be bad, but it would also be human. Trump is into Putin because Trump wants to be Putin. Trump wishes he were an assiduous businessman. Trump wishes he were a strong, cunning political operator. He wishes he were a kingmaker. This is also why Trump supporters love Trump so much, not because they're super into dummy thick daddies with garish taste. What's more is that people within capitalism are supposed to feel this way. If you've got loads of cash or political connections, that means you're a success, and everyone should want to be you. The moment this mewling, slavish devotion wears off is the moment you realize that Putin is a murderer who assisted in the ruin of a once prosperous country. It's the moment you realize that Trump is a Habsburgian nightmare, a living, gold-plated underbite, who failed his way to the top while breaking every financial law imaginable, stealing his workers' wages, and creeping on and groping every woman in sight. But, as I've said, you too are a bootlicker. You too accept the rightful place of the billionaire vampires over our society. This is why you advocate for rent control and not the abolition of landlords, a literal vestige of feudalism. This is why you advocate for higher taxes on the wealthy, and not the dissolution of non-labor income. This is why you advocate for bank regulation, and not the dismantling of an opaque, non-democratic, for-profit economic planning apparatus. You accept the legitimacy of capitalist class rule. You accept the legitimacy of the aristocracy. You also want the dummy thick, garish daddies of the world to dom you until you cry. Your unwillingness to see this frankly abhorrent character trait in yourself leads you to projecting some kind of homophobic caricature onto Trump, because having sex with men is degrading, apparently, especially if you are a man. The truth, of course, is that gay sex is cool and good, actually. Cultivating an artificial scarcity of housing or food in order to maximize profits as millions die preventable deaths solely because this is easy and comfortable for you, on the other hand, is execrable. The gays have enough problems without having Trump's grotesque pig's flesh rubbed all over us. Your preferred political economy inevitably led to leaders like Bush and Trump, or even Obama, the first Nobel Peace Prize winner to kill another Nobel Peace Prize winner. You project homosexuality, deviance, onto Trump in order to insist that this outcome is itself deviant, an aberration. Stephen Colbert insisted that Trump's mouth was merely Putin's cock holster. Would any liberal say something similar of a female Putin? That Trump's mouth's sole purpose was to power wash her oriental rug? Would liberals have glommed onto the Trump-Putin sex meme if Trump were a woman? Maybe, but that would be another, still somehow the same, conversation. The acceptance of unelected, powerful, mystical leaders is inculcated into the population of every class society, from chiefs to slave masters to kings to capitalists. We've all, at some point, wanted some exceptional person to come around and fix everything. Whether it was Superman, or the perfect girlfriend, or Obama, or Bob Mueller, or whoever else. But the truth is, no one is coming to save us. We have to save us. Step one of that is accepting minorities of race or sexuality or nationality and rejecting the minority rule of the capitalist class.